Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Didn't do the, oh, it's on my phone. Oh, my phone is not muted. I was hearing myself over the phone. Let's mute that. There it is. Hey, Captain Vic, BMC, Magnuson, welcome in. Good to see you again. BH Ringer, Ron Pierce, Yoxnav. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. I kind of got my phone away from me because, well, it needs to charge. And got some things to go over. I have one box available to hunt. She did order two boxes. They sent a box of $half and a box of dollars. So only one box of $half. I'm frustrated, but there's nothing I can do about it. Was that something I needed to? Maybe. All right. Let me look at a couple things here real quick. Now that goes there. All right. So just a reminder, we still have our end of month giveaway coming up at the end of the month. We did a prize drawing for week 1, prize drawing for week 2. So before we do the EOS today, I didn't do an EOS video, so we'll just do it with Nightbot today. We'll add the prize for this week. So I'll set that off to the side. That's just my little reminder. Then also, I picked up a couple of interesting things at the LCS. It's a Money Metals half ounce. I normally don't stack fractional, but there ain't nothing wrong with having it. I like the Paul Revere, so I got that for me. They also had this 10th ounce. Thought it was really cool looking. I was like, I'll throw that in the stack, the perma stack. So I got that. And I know you guys see pennies. You're like, wait, where's the halves? We got the halves behind me. What was that? Oh, okay. So get that set off to the side. Picked this up. I was gonna do a penny hunt last night just to see if I could get any more die cracks in the die chip coins. So there's not 20 this week. There's like 15. But yeah, these are some old wrappers, right? So I've looked at the enders. We'll bring that in a little closer so we can focus. All right. So I've got 1982p, and there is something going on with that 8 there. Um, let's see. We got 83Ds, so there's plenty of stuff to look for in these rolls, but I'm not gonna open them all. I don't think. I think it's these two rolls. I weighed them up. These two rolls I'll open at the end of the year probably. I'll add those to my end of year. But I looked on eBay. And these 83Ds are actually selling for more than the copper large date copper cents. So it looks like I've got an even mix of 83D and 82P. I'll probably keep a roll of the 83D for myself. Looked at the enders on those, didn't see the missing earlobe, so I'm fine with selling those on eBay. They're going for anywhere between $5 and $15 a roll, so that was awesome. That was a neat pickup from the bank. I'm going to go ahead and pull those two rolls that don't have a date on either end. These both weigh like they're all copper. So we'll hold on to those. Those will be something else to open and look through New Year's Eve. Oh, sounds good. I can do that. Hey, JC Likes Pam. Welcome in. And good morning to you. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna set these off to the side because I think I'm gonna list some of these on eBay today or tomorrow or something like that. Oh no. But yeah, these are some 80s wrappers. almost pink in color. All right, so looks like I need to find a place to sit those down. That will be good for now. All right, so I got envelopes ready to go for the EOS, 25 likes, all that jazz. There are 50 rolls available for purchase. I do have 3 straps of ones left to hunt. I'm going to start with those. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, this one's got 7s in it. I'll do that one first. It's because I like the number 7. Nice, Yoxnav. I've got, I don't know if I've got it immediately accessible. Not in the greatest shape. There we go. Wait, yes. So I've actually gotten a couple boxes of 2025s, and those are surprisingly selling on eBay. Slowly. I think I've sold like maybe 10 rolls, but I got my first 2025 quarter, the Ida B. Wells. It's got a little spot on it there, but it's the first one, so I'll hold on to it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little. There you go. Yeah, you can throw your email in the chat, no problem. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hunt at least one of these straps before we get into the halves. Let's see here. Yeah, I like this. There we go. I'll just keep flipping them. I guess you guys kind of want to see them before I move it off to the side. I just had a feeling that was it's almost quad pairs. Now I like to straighten out the corners if I can. Makes it a whole lot easier when I deposit at the bank. They don't have to keep resending the ones through the counter. Or actually, they just got a machine they stick them straight into. Yeah, I didn't announce that I was going live today. I know I talked about it last weekend, but thought I'd give people a chance to get in here for got to the half dollars, since that's normally what we do. But yeah, I figured since my box didn't come in, I picked up 5 straps of ones. I went through 2 straps and didn't find anything, and decided to go to bed. Went to a ton of yard sales this weekend. Didn't go to any estate sales. Wasn't anything that looked interesting that there is for next weekend, but we'll see if I end up going or not. And we got 4 7s in the middle. Been a lot cooler if it ended in 61 instead of 01. Because had that ended in 6-1, then that would have been 1677 and also 1677. That would have been a neat radar. Trinary radar. Not as good as a binary radar, but better than a radar with 4 different numbers. So I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but 48 over 48, that equals 1. Yay. Little math lesson. Nice, Vinny. Yeah, I like getting the new stuff. And I never would have thought that like the new rolls sell on eBay, but I guess if you're in an area you usually don't get the new stuff, then that works. Or If you're somewhere, you always get like the Denver mint, and you want the Philly mint to like complete your collection. I guess there's a need for that, or want, I should say. Everybody having a good weekend? Nice. Clean 85, a crisp trinary. Yeah, I don't keep all of my trinaries. I do keep some of the cooler ones. I don't know if I find the number neat. These come from what I consider as my hot bank, but not so hot lately. Like occasionally, I'll have a strap with nothing, but usually I at least have one find per strap. The commemorative loonies. So you guys do commemorative loonies? I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that, the Canadian money a little bit more. I do have a cent book going and a nickel book going. Don't quite have enough dimes and quarters to really warrant grabbing a book yet. Magnuson, you got a full box of 2023D and a full box of 2024D Lincoln Cents. Yeah, I would have threw them all back. I mean, kept a roll of each and then threw the rest back for sure. But I'm wondering if where I picked up the pennies, because I kind of hate going to that bank. I stopped by there yesterday. The reason I hate it is what was it? Not maybe it was a few weekends ago. Asked for halves, any old money or anything like that, and she's like, "Yeah, I have halves. How much do you want?" And I said, "I'll take all you have." Oh no, it was a guy, and he said, "Well, I can't tell you how much I have." I said, "All right, I'll take 1,000." He's like, "Oh, I don't have that much." I was like, "All right, I'll take 500." He said, "I don't have that much." It was like a dang guessing game. I'm like, I don't like. You can tell me how much you have, and then you won't have it anymore because I'm gonna take it all. It's like some kind of like little secret. I don't have that problem with any of the other branches from that bank. But really sad that my main guy left there. But when I went in yesterday, um, and got halves, and there was nothing in them. They had been searched. But I guess she had more than 100 that I got. And then I asked for pennies, and she's like, "Well, I can only give you $5." I said, "Well, I'll take $5," and that's where I got the 82 and 83D, 82p and 83D pennies. But it's just like I don't. It's just that branch, and it's been a different teller. Like they staff that branch on Saturdays with like their floating staff, and I don't understand because like that same staff doesn't give me that same spiel at other branches when I see them there. Yeah, 5/8, but it's pretty split up. Huh. So you have commemoratives in all your denominations. Man, y'all have fun with your money nowadays. Like I like what they're doing with the women's quarters here. Like, well, I like what they've been doing with the quarters since they started the states quarters. They did the states, then the America the Beautiful, like the national parks, and now they're in the women's quarters. Like I think that's cool, but we don't do anything with the dimes. Dimes have been the same since say what 40 was it 46 when they released the Roosevelt dime? I mean they changed the nickel up, but I like commemorative stuff. And I did check the LCS to see if they had any more commemorative, any newer commemorative, not newer, new to their shelves commemorative silver dollars, and they did not. So didn't pick anything else up in that department. It's actually one of my smaller purchases in the last couple months. Well, hey Wayne, good to see you. Glad you could make it in. Just searching some ones before I get into the box of halves. Just in case there's any interest in purchasing rolls, gives people time to get in because I didn't do a video. I didn't schedule the stream until this morning when I got up. I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream until last night. Oh, come on, let's get something good here. Something good. Nothing good there or there. Like for a while there, I was finding a bar note in about every other strap hunt from this bank. Now, granted, I only got 500 this time, so you expect to find half of what you normally would in 10 straps, but after this one, I got two left. Haven't found anything yet. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Wayne. I'm glad you're all right. How's your uh, how's your dog though? Yeah, I like the Barber series as much as that would be cool to see him back again. Uh, we have to make it noticeably different, but the older style, late 1800s, early 1900s, like we put art on our coins and we just kind of stopped doing that. Besides the quarters, and I guess that's why I kind of got into semi-numismatic bullion. Like it's coins. I stack it for the silver value, but I'll pay a little bit more if I like the artwork. And I'm pretty picky on that stuff. That's why I ended up picking up those fractionals. Now, I wish they had more of that 10th ounce that I got, so I could throw that in for giveaways. But who knows? As I was leaving, there was a guy who came in with 300 ounces and very large bars of silver. Um, yeah, it was 300-ounce bars of silver, and then he had a bag with 300 ounces of rounds that he was selling to the LCS. But due to time constraints, I didn't stick around to watch. uh, nothing in that strap. Boo hoo. All right, am going to do the box opening next. 10 likes. Be alright. You got too rough. I'm scared maybe something happened to make her aggressive. Yeah, sometimes that happens. They accidentally play a little too rough. My cat does that sometimes. She doesn't. Oh, let me back up. She doesn't like her back feet touched unless she puts her back feet in your hands. And then, so she wants you to rub her feet. So you rub her feet, and then when she's done, she'll bite you to tell you, all right, that's enough. And, yeah, sometimes she messes up and bites a little too hard. I'm looking in the wrong direction for this box of halves. It's behind me to my right. All right. Let's see what we got. I didn't see any unders to the other side, but I'm going to fix that. Raise that up just a smidgen more. Take all that away. Of course, if you do 40 or even 50 rolls, then we got, I think this is what I added, the Central Bank of Malta. Whoop, flip that around. There we go. 2022, Europa and the Bull. Thought that was pretty. And then we still have the Bull, Maximum Prosperity round, or the two commemoratives that have been on the list, the Dolly Madison and Eisenhower commemoratives. That's good. I'm glad she's in a better better place now. Magnuson says I always bite back. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we got a happy face. Does that mean we're going to have a happy box? Well, we got an NIFC Ender again. This is a 2005P. No, that's just a 2000, 88, 82, 90 something. What's that? Like, yeah, I know that's a bicentennial. Looks like a little stick. That's exactly what that is. Well, I don't see anything else special on this side, just the one Nifty. I'll start flipping these over. I'm making this impossible for myself. Here. Yeah, how's Sled Gang doing? I haven't seen Sled Gang in here in a while. Hey, William E. Thank you, sir. Oh, welcome in. All right, I flipped that one over. I'm just going to go one at a time here. Let's see what we got. And we didn't get silver in the box last week. Oh, now that's a new hold half for you, Vinny. Look, so you can see the ender and you can see what's behind it. That's cool. A hold half ender. So we got an NIFC and a miscellaneous. And we haven't even opened a single roll yet. Of course, I won't throw them on the board till we get to them. We got a crusty. So we'll have that NIFC on the board early on, and then we'll have miscellaneous toward the end of the box, which seems to be all we're getting anymore. And there's a 7070 as an ender. Alright, the NIFC has a 90s on the back, or the other ender. This looks like one of those that like might have been painted or plated gold. Like, there we go. So, kind of like that. Alright, one last ender to check. Alright, so just an NIFC as far as the enders go. Wow. Miscellaneous. I was trying to say malicious, ain't it? Yeah, let's just stop. I'm gonna start saying bad words. Oh, that bites, Vinny. Yeah, I didn't get to watch last night. Um, Ron, no, nobody's taking any roles. Well, hold on. I have my phone way over here. Let me check. That's weird. All right. And you know what? Let's scroll first. Nope. Last thing is I sold a roll of 2025 P Jefferson nickels going to Kansas. So probably get Denver's out there. Would like to get some Phillies. So no one has taken the box yet, Ron. And Ron, question for you. Well, what was the question? Oh yeah, did you grab Vinny's email out of chat? I'm actually shocked y'all don't have the each other's emails. You want a frills box, sir? Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to pick your prize at the end? Your main prize? That's fun. So we're going to start off with NIFC and a miscellaneous. And we're at least going to end with a miscellaneous, hopefully with some silver in between. But yeah, frills box, you're definitely going to get some silver, that skunk protection, and the extra items. So I got plenty of 90s and 40s to go around for today. But yeah, I can pull out rolls 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. Oh, Vinny removed it. So I need to, let me do that real quick. Actually, let's see. Have that up. I want to make sure this is right. Let's see here, Ron. So that does right now for the end of month giveaway. You're already in it, so that doesn't. We only do one spot per person. So for the end of month giveaway, just wanted to throw that out there. All right, back to this. Open this up. Oh, you wanted the no frills or the frills? I'm just going to forward your email to Vinny. There we go. So don't forget to do that, or knock that out. And then back to chat. So it looked like you were looking for the no frills. Okay, no frills. Got it. I just want to make sure we were on the same page. Of course, I got the whole box to get through. Cool. Thanks, Walker Magnet. Picked up my Copper Owl Coins pen. So I actually looked into getting some loops with my channel on there, and I'm having trouble seeing. We'll get that open here in a moment. That's better. Quite expensive. I don't like a lot of the places. The minimum order is one with an outrageous. Well, I say outrageous charge. It probably costs them a lot for like, um, to switch things in the process to just make one, and then 500. I'm like, I can't afford 500 of those right now. So we'll get there one day. But I've looked into it. So giveaways, Magnuson, for the end of month giveaway. You either make a purchase on the channel or win some other giveaway. So it's basically, I do all my shipping at the end of the month, and if I've got a package going to you, then um, adding the extra prize or prizes in there. Um, no, just a fun thing to do. Doesn't cost anything extra on shipping. And I just realized I threw it under the scope, didn't look at it. All right, there we go. Yeah, like in the case like where you make a purchase, I'll ship the following weekend. Or well, I try to ship just as soon as I possibly can. That's a nice 2001, little toned on the right hand side. Denver minted. That's how you get into that giveaway. Right now, there are no giveaways going. A 74D, decent looking one. That is not the DDO. 71D. Those are my favorite miscellaneous this is to find. Wait a minute, did I get shorted? No. That height difference is from that 2001. That was nicer. It's definitely been in a book. Not an NIFC, but still a nice looking book filler. Yep, here's that miscellaneous plated half. I have to bring my phone back over so I can keep an eye on chats. Oh yeah, that's definitely a gold-plated half. So, now Vinny had asked if he could have these for making magnets. I don't know if you mean these partial worn down ones or the ones that are completely solid, but now I have two of these. I was telling Vinny that the gold-plated stuff, it reminds me of my grandma. She painted everything gold, gold spray paint. Hoping to find some proofs, some silvers. And with one box, I've decided I'll scope everything during the stream. Got plenty of time to do that. Oh, oh, come on! I'll get through these 5 rolls, and I'm gonna pull my Uh-oh. Yeah, I should definitely read chat. Nice dagger cards. That's always nice when you don't look at your. I usually look at my change, but it's always nice you don't look at it. Throw it in your pocket or whatever. You get home and boom, a Weedy. Boom, a Buffalo nickel. Actually, I rarely get anything back in my change that's even remotely interesting. So here's that NIFC ender. So we got to get that on the board. And I'll throw it over there. Let me fix that because I also have to change that to no rolls available. And change the miscellaneous to 1 and NIFC to 1. At least we're kicking off with some finds. But welcome in, Lucky James Eller. Coining around. Good to see you guys. But yeah, Magnuson for the giveaways. We'll have a 25 likes giveaway when we get there. We'll always do an giveaway at the end of the hunt. And then every time we do a giveaway, we add the prize to the EOS. I'm going to have to get back up to Canada one day. That. Only been to British Columbia, the Vancouver and Surrey area. I've been to. Come on. I saw that 4 and had that 9 covered up. And my brain immediately thought I found a 74 with a Philadelphia mint mark. Bad brain. Yeah, I don't think I ended up like in Vancouver, just close to Vancouver. It's very beautiful out that way, that's for sure. went up that way. I think I've been up that way in the fall, in the spring. I think that was it. The fall and the spring times when I went. Of course, here in Kentucky, fall is always gorgeous with the changing of the colors of the leaves. And it was, just as beautiful up there with that. Oh, a 71D? There's always plenty to throw in. I don't know why I looked at both sides, but there's always plenty to throw under the microscope in these boxes. Alright, I'm going to knock out this 5th roll, and then I'm going to pull my phone off the charger so I can read chat a little more closely. I did not put it on the charger when I fell asleep last night. And I left something playing on the phone, so that pretty much killed the battery. And I did find, oh, here's another NIFC. This is the ugliest NIFC I have seen. Focus on, there we go. Another NIFC, 07P. That's one for the ugly book right there. I'll add that. Alright, first 5 rolls are done. We already got 3 finds. 2 NIFCs and a miscellaneous. There we go. And I'm going to grab my phone for chat. Alright, cool. Catch it up. GTA in Toronto. Edmonton. I would love to go up to Edmonton for sure. Hey, Cammy King. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm going to move the finds over here. There we go. We are 5 rolls into Ron Pierce's box. Hopefully, Ron, we can find you some silver. As far as the live streams go, it's been a minute. Oh no. Ooh, yeah, let's move this. There we go. Wow, and that's the dirtiest 2021 I've found. I wouldn't mind finding another 73. Only found one of those. Alright, next. Oh, I just realized. There we go. I didn't have it on live chat on the phone. Just top chat. Are we back to these 2021s again? Just a well struck 91. And a nicer 01. I say nice-ish. It's not as nice as the one we got earlier. That one was definitely better. Wonder what chemicals this sat in. Oh, what is this? 72. Okay. There we go. Not the DDO. Try that 71 out. Look at all those colors. Oh, we got a 7040 that's marked. I would love to have a box full of silver for Ron. That would be wonderful. We could get into some of that. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh, look at that. Another hold half. They're just everywhere right now, Vinny. It's one of those tennials, the bison type. Does that work, Wayne? Ooh. Let's add a miscellaneous. Right. I don't know why I keep putting the screwdriver over by the scope. Oh, come on. All right, roll number 10. Surprised we got coining around in here this early. Anybody have a weekend more exciting than Wayne Finnecum's weekend? I think this might be. Yep, there we are. There's the DDO. Yeah, boy. And we haven't found this one before. So, Ron, did we find you a DDO in the last box? We found you the other 71. So we just got the 101 just now. Nice. I think we did. I know I sent it to you, but here's the FS 101. You see the doubling in the S. You can see it in the R. You can actually see it in the serif of the 1 a little bit. Yeah, that's your FS 101 right there, good sir. So, probably not even AU. Maybe a $10 coin. That's almost as good as finding a 90. So get that over there for you. Update the board after this roll. So everybody else is finding the silver and no DDOs, and I'm over here finding the DDOs and no silver. Got to find the silver. Very happy to have found something besides the painted and plated and hold coins to count it as a miscellaneous. I did like that miscellaneous hold ender though. All right, your next set of 5 here. We got that 77D will be the first of the box. So that is now the only DDO I have not found in a hunt. Turn it around that way because I'd like to get it under the scope. Just because it looks so nice. And it's still not going to be it, is it? Nope. I don't think so. The light's really bright, but most of these aren't as shiny as this is, so I like to keep the light the same for everything else. So it's like the extra thickness, but not quite the... There's the B. Yeah, I think you can really clearly see it on the bee if I recall correctly. I think this is just that minor variety, which we saw last week. Oh yeah, Conan around made a little trip. That would explain why he's making it earlier. I forgot about that. Kind of been absent from everybody's streams this past week. This work has taken everything out of me. Had a nice relaxing weekend, despite running around getting a bunch of stuff accomplished. Still got to find the right coffee table though. Yeah, that FG's there. I actually found one at the thrift store for that's about what I want for a reasonable price, but not something I could fit into the car. Nice, going around made it safely. Good. That means you got. Are you back in Missouri? Going around? That's probably nothing. That's a 73, and then just a thick 79. All right, NIFC number 3. Get that added. Oh, another 77D. Something happened there. So that scrape pushed some extra metal up against the 7. So the 7's got a little flower in its hair now. At least that's what I like to think. Get that NIFC added back to the board. Ron, you're up to 3 NIFCs. Here's another one. So it looks like this is what this box is. Hopefully there's some silver mixed in with this. Not as nice as the last one. Add that. Oh, that's probably going to be another one. Nope. That is a 2023. Not the DDO. Gonna add that NIFC to the board. There we go. What do you have? A 2003 P&D so far. A ugly, nasty 2007 P. Excuse me. 2005 P. A hold and plated and a DDO. At least it's a fun box so far. I'd love to get into the silver. Oops, I'm grabbing rolls too early. I still have these two left up here on the desk. Dang it. Another 77D. Ain't it? I just took a quick glance at it. A lot of 2000s. Hey, Brown Sugar. Good to see you. Welcome in. We're hunting for Ron. But Ron needs a little luck on the silver ends. I don't know, that's there. Right now, he's getting a little bit of everything but the silver. Come on. Alright. This is roll number 15. And it's another 77D. We're already up to 4. Are we going to crush our record? I think we need to get to 8 this time. I don't. It's hard to tell right there. Let's look at the B. I don't think this is it. Don't see enough of these 77s. $72 there. But no. Okay, it's just the way it looked when I took my finger away. Alright, that's 15 rolls down. I thought I saw lint. It was just a piece of cardboard. You know, sometimes at first glance, those nickel edges line up and it makes it look like you got a silver for a brief moment. Dang it. No, I'm just seeing things. There's a ton of 2000s in this box. More than normal. There we go. Still no silver. Come on, box. Give up the silver for Ron. Well, this is not as good as the one I found in, I think it was Copper All Coins' box. Like a collar issue. Like you can see the reading along the top of the collar on here. So let's look at the back. That was barely perceptible. And while we have it under here, yeah, that FG's there. Okay, I wanted to get a closer look at that. I mean, barely perceptible. Oh, let me know, Ron, if you want that. That being a 89p. Let's see how we can see it in the camera. There we go. Hit that light just right. Not as good as the one I found for copper owl, but only the second one of those I've come across. Ron says, sure. I'm going to throw that in the miscellaneous count. I'm going to finish this roll. Get that in there for you. Okay. Dang it. All right. A scratch or a crack? That is a scratch. That is polished. And another 71. All right. Get that miscellaneous back on the board. All right. There it is. The next in IFC is going to be another 2003 Philly. Whoops, not 56. Five NFCs. Get a lot of these stained ones today. Alright, I realize what I've been hearing this whole time. I keep hearing the airplane. Alright. Roll number 20. Wait, did I count that right? Yeah, roll number 20. Dang, that one had my hopes up. It's a little green on the edges. 74 Philly. I will be right back. That was a plane, but it's something else. No, no, sorry, Wayne. I must have instinctively muted the microphone because I went. Sorry about that, y'all. I walked away to go check out that noise, and it was my downstairs neighbor doing laundry. Wash cycle was finishing up. Their washing machine was draining, and I was hearing it bubble. So their drain is connected to my drain, and it just sounded like it was louder than normal. So I decided to go make sure it didn't like get clogged and like bubble up to the second floor, because that would have been bad. Oh, I should have volume now that I didn't mute my mic or unmuted my mic. So I'm sorry about that. So I was saying when we found this one, I was like, "Ooh, you hit the wow, you hit the jackpot today, Vinny, on them hold halves. Unless Ron wants them. Those of you who are not aware, Vinny puts a magnet on the back of those hold halves and sends them out to Hunting Southwest Ohio for some giveaways. Neat little items to have. He's actually check out his channel. He's got a video on how he does that. Simple process. That yeah, see, I was saying we find those. I guess we find those because we find so many hold coins because we hunt on Sunday and get all the holy coins. I like the Pope coin. Naming scheme on that one. Oh, you know what? Before I grab these rolls, I meant to check something out. Great. Okay. All right. 18 likes. 7 more likes. We'll have that 25 likes giveaway. There we go. Ah, just a 78. I thought we were going to have a proof. $2,001. Sounded funny the first time I dropped it. Darn. Scott Christensen, welcome in. You said my volume super low. Is that any better? Hopefully that's better. Okay, this is gonna really rip. Come on. Let's find the silver for Ron. Finding lots that are getting stained up. Would help if I did that to both sides. There we go. That's just a nicer 83. Nope, not as nice. Put the gunk on there. Another hold coin. Oh my goodness. Vinny, you're not just dumping these, are you? Kidding. It's a 1902 Kennedy half right here. See? 1902. Woo! Good lord. Holy moly. Wait a minute. 84, 85, 86. Okay. Don't find them in order like that often. Copper Alcoids. Good morning and welcome in. It is Sunday and we have hit the holy box. No. I dropped it. And also recovered it. One more roll and I think we're at our halfway point on the box. Did I look at that or? Yeah, I did. All right. Yeah, so we've got our miscellaneous have caught up to our nifty CCs. So this is 3 of the miscellaneous number 4, and got 5 Nipsies, and our 5th miscellaneous here is the 1971 D FS 101 DDO. So that's what we got so far for Ron Pierce. Jeff Scotton, good morning or afternoon to you. Welcome in. Yes, William E. Vinny answered you right below that, and I didn't see it at first. Are we gonna have another Nifsy? Because that's looking very Nifsy-ish, or not. That's looking very 90s now. 96. Another 71D. It's time with a scratch. There we go. That makes it easier to look at that. Not the DDO. You know what? I didn't add a coin to the miscellaneous assists. Copper Al, wasn't it you that we found that collar error, or was it PTF? Found another one. It's very, very slight, but we found another one. Couldn't remember. Come on, let's get down here. Let's see what I'll find these nicer GDO candidates. I always get my hopes up that it's the DDO because it's in such great shape. And then it ain't it. All right, we are halfway through the box. Let's grab these next 5 rolls. So we still have another hold coin ender for those who weren't here at the beginning. Get those 5 together. I gotta change that to 6 miscellaneouses because I didn't add that. 11 fines, no silver. Nice, Jeff. Glad to see that you're getting your packages. You're very welcome. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Appreciate all of you guys doing that. We are up to, sorry about that, we are up to 20 likes. Keep it rolling. Good luck, Ron. Hopefully this second half gives you the other type of shinies. We got enough of the miscellaneous and nifsies. Yeah, I would get mad at a proof, but that just goes towards fill the board. I'd rather have that silver first at this point. $73D. 71D. Trying to think that D stands for disappointment and not Denver. There we go. Just lighting. Oh, we didn't check the back. Another dirty half. What about dirty? I mean, ugly. Another 71D. Not it. As long as brown sugar is good with that, I am happy to do so. I know that she's got, oh, I can't remember specifically what it was, but trying to get youngins interested in the hobby. I wish I could remember the specifics right now, but that's escaping me. Or I should say the details are escaping me. Got quite a few ugly coins in this box. But yeah, as long as brown sugar says that's good there in chat, then I will gladly send that email. I mean, I trust you, but for anybody who isn't familiar with everybody, I'd like to be as transparent as possible. Well, I mean, I like not being see-through. That's helpful when I'm trying to get the camera to focus. There we go. Got a yes please on there. So I'm going to rip this open. Oh, the suspense. I'm gonna take care of that now, or I'm gonna forget. Sending. Let's see. Brown sugar. What on earth? Take a look for that. I don't know why it's not pulling you up. That just said that. Wait, where's that at? Okay. Brown sugar, I can never find you in here. I will though. Cause like I've sent you stuff since then. So now I got your address from your email. Oh, come on. What on earth? I just got kicked out of my email. There we go. There you are. Why won't it pull that up? Alright. Got your brown sugar. Get that sent out to Vinny real quick. Boom. Yep. Alright, got that sent out. I mean, I was hoping that leaving that sit there would result in some silver. Instead, it gave us a red and brown coin. So we're going to take a look at that. There we go. Oh, red and black. No? It looked red down there. Looks red from further away. Looks more or less brown on the camera. Yeah, fun to look at for a minute. Come on. Find something good for Ron. Very toasty. JC likes Pam. Oh, not the no FG. There we go. 73. Not the DDO. And a 71. Not the 102. Not the 101. is 20 rolls. Nope, sorry, 22 rolls to go, including this one. You're welcome, Vinny. And brown sugar. Looks like that's another toasty in the middle there. Yeah, I think I see copper on the edge. I'll still kick it out. This is probably the toastiest box I've seen. That is a 73D. Not the DDO. So this would have been a great box for somebody doing an ugly album. I mean, we even got the ugly NIFC, or one of them. Trying to determine if I have the slightest bit of die rotation here. I don't think I do. Because I got to keep doing that. There you go. I've got to be messing that up. Probably easier to do it like that. We'll get zoomed in on that. Close up on it, rather. So that should be how we're situated here. I don't think it's enough to count. It's like maybe 2%, like 2 degrees rotated. Now that was a nice 99. It's a nice thick edge on a 99. Usually don't see a nice collar on those 99s like that. Wait, JC likes Pam, are you trying to say, you said a 74. I mean, this will be close enough. So you said the hole is above the ear, and when you turn it around, that's about right. We got one over here. No, that would be the closest. But like, 95, 23. Come on. I don't think we have it. We don't. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't found any of the 2023 DDOs either. Man, it's been a quiet box since what, the first 15 rolls. I guess the last 10 have been kind of quiet. 20 rolls to go. Come on. Still no silver. Ring of death, but we'll still try to see if we can make out a DDO, which that is not the case. Oh, another 77 Denver. Gonna put us up to 5 on the box. Not the DDO. Oh, good to hear that, JC Likes Pam. Glad you got your package. Something I haven't found since the first box I ever hunted is an 87. Haven't seen one of those in a while. In a box. That would be nice to find. Rather than the run-of-the-mill 2000s we usually see. Come on, box. I'm giving you different ways to make us happy over here. You just got to pick one of them. Or all. JP27, hello. Welcome in. There it is. Why do I have it up twice? Let's close that. All right, 4 more likes. We'll do the 25 likes giveaway. I don't know which one we're going to do, the box and the hunt or the likes giveaway first. All right. This is looking like it's probably a circulated proof. Probably. What do you guys think? I'm not flipping it over yet. Let me know what you think in the chat. I think it's a proof. 3 different color markers so far. Red. No, 4. Black. That light blue. And purple. So I got a good mix going of people's dumps. I don't know why I flipped it over. Vinny says no to the proof. It's not a proof, just really shiny. Alright, there's the Christmas coin right here. A little red. A little green. Come on. There we go. That's really hard to see. Maybe if I pull it this way. Roached, you said? Roached, you say? Is that a typo? Or is that a term I don't know? Come on, Ditos. Alright, time for the reveal on this one. Oh, okay. Was not a proof. Looked very mirrored on the back. Dang. I didn't see any cameo. I guess next to this one. Looks about like the same thickness. Well, shame. I guess if you want something bad enough, you just start seeing it, even if it's not there. Ron, if you'd like, I could send some toast in your package. So that's we seem to be getting a lot of toasty coins. Welcome back, Cammy, or Copper Out Coins. Cammy, I don't think you heard your name here. uh, yeah, welcome back, Copper Out Coins. Sorry, was not confused by you coming back. I read that, and then I read Cammy's message. That is 1994. Copper All Coins, you're driving now. You driving home? You playing some golf? Another 77D. Get to check that out. And then I need to go grab some tissues. Let's look at the B. I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to look at those 77s again. Only because it's one of those, I'm sure I'll know it as soon as I see it in person, but I've not seen it in person yet. All right. Oh, I was driving home. Drive safe. Yeah, I need to get a better mic because the input's all the way up. The mic is close to being inside my mouth. All right, be right back. No, I appreciate that, Cammy. I do. No, It's like I'll turn it, not turn it up. I'll get it all the way like close to my mouth. Everybody says it's better, and honestly, I just need to buckle down and shop for a mic. All right, make sure you guys can still see. There we go. Come on, Silver. Ah, that makes sense. Cameo, not Cammy King. All right, there we go. Because I was still confused. But no, it was that really shiny 90, don't even remember the year now, 90 something. And it was mirrored on the back, but there was no cameo to the coin. But I mean, sometimes you can't see that cameo on these impaired proofs. So I just left it with the reverse facing up and flipped it over at the end, and I was certain I was going to flip it over and see that it was a proof, and it was Denver minute, if I'm not mistaken. Another dirty 98. Another 77. That FG almost isn't there. Anyways, we're looking for the DDO. So, like I said, I probably have to come back to these. Oh, one more to tie the 77 D's in a box record. 2 to break it. All right, 15 rolls to go. We got our toasty ender. Couple of coins, ran to Wally World for some meds and dinner items for later. So I guess that means no pizza tonight. I think I will be having. I can't even think now. It is sausage and I can't remember what's in it. Oh, sausage. It's Italian sausage, spinach, and cheese stuffed ravioli. Wow, ravioli with pesto. Oh, nice. We found the FS 102 with pesto. There it is. The second one of these I found. So we got a FS 101 and an FS 102. This one's a little dirty, but it's the FS 102. Congrats, Ron. We're not finding silver, but we're finding DDOs. Need to get a marker to write on that so I can 101, 102. 2 DDOs in this box. Go and update the miscellaneous this is. Nope. Nice, JC likes Pam. 36S Buffalo Nickel, huh? That's something you can check for, I think it's a repunchment mark on that one. $71D, $72D. No, I can't see if it's there or not. If it was, it's got some damage. Talk about color. No, that's just something on the coin. Thought there was a die break there. Just rooting for silver now. Looks normal. Oh, well, you don't see the San Francisco minted buffaloes very often. Still an awesome find. Just a 96 there. $74D. Not it. $73D. Not the DDO. Man, almost dropped that. Well, almost threw it actually. And next. I think that's just paint. Got me again. Yeah. Paint. Looks like paint anyways, like that light. No, it might be PVC damage. Ah, some of the worst looking box of halves I've seen. We got 10 rolls left. Oh. So that gets us to another miscellaneous on the board. Once we get to that roll. Alright, come on, Ron. I hope your silver's in here. And we got a couple of shiny edges. See what those are real quick. Our second 23 of the box. Or no, our third one. And a 95. Plenty of these crusty ones. I gotta stop dropping these. Nothing there on the 72. I forgot to check the back of that 72. Let's flip that over real quick. Where'd it go? Oh my goodness, look at this. Come on, focus. Look at that. I think that beats the last tiny hole. Oh, for sure. So we got another hold half. My goodness. John Chum Adventures. Hello. Welcome in. How you doing? It's good to see you. We got the holiest box of halves that I've seen. I will update miscellaneouses after the next roll. Not this one, but the next one. Come on. Plenty of these 71s to check today. We found our second FS 102. Our first FS 101. I think my first FS 101 on the 71 came from a box Copper Al Coins hunted for me. Pretty cool still seeing those out out there. If only we could find some silver to go with them. Alright, we will add that hold coin from that roll when we add this roll up to the board. Alright, there's that very hold one. Alright, so I got 2 miscellaneous to add to the board. Yeah, that's definitely the most whole coins I've found in a box. We're up to 5. Here's the happy face coin. Or is it the colon close parentheses or the open parentheses colon? Hopefully there's a reason this roll is happy. The edges don't say so. Yeah, I don't think I've found that many whole coins in one box. Oh no, I know I haven't. That's definitely a record. And I haven't come close to the centennial of the bison variety. I say it that way because of the sled gang. Don't want to overexcite sled gang. Oh, no idea. I'm surprised it stopped at 5, to be honest. The way the box started off, I thought we were going to see more than we've seen thus far. I mean, the box isn't over yet, but oh, a little too far there. Yeah, we found a smiley face sticker on a coin last week. This time they just drew it on there. All right, 6 rolls left, including this one here. Finally, something in that roll to throw under the scope. 2 somethings. Neither were what we wanted. I mean, I think this box is the most hold coins and the most gunky, burnt up, toasted, chemically corroded, altered surface coins I've seen in a box. Alright, last one for that roll, and we got 5 to go. Alright, 5 rolls left. Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. And we're up to 22 likes. There we go. Alright, last 5 rolls, Ron. It's getting ridiculous. How many more? And then we need one more 77D to get you that bonus spin. That is a thick edge on that 74. Benny says that's the most hold coins he's seen in a box. Wish we could say that about silver. They say they checked it. I guess they did. That's a beat up 85. Dang. Four rolls to go. Come on, silver. You know, I've yet to find a $4.50 in a box. Looks like we're going to have another 2023 Super Toasty 71. Let's throw that 23 under there. Look for the extra metal behind the L there. Don't see it. Got a 71D here to check. 98. Now we're getting into this person's 74Ds. 88. Yay! Look at that. Kind of matches the other ugly NIFC that we found. 04 to add to the board. There's an NIFC here in just a moment. Add a sixth Nifty. Ron's got those Dansco albums. Alright, and that's a copper edge. Darn. Come on. Man, I wish I did an ugly album. That'll be alright. There'll probably be plenty more uglies to find in future hunts. You think I have a copper owl dump box? I might, Vinny. Like in my email, I don't delete them. Oh, that's pretty. Whatever that is a beautifully toned edge. I don't think we have silver, but I could be wrong. We don't. It's an FC. If I can get that to focus, I guess I'm only getting it to focus on my fingers. It's like purpley blue, kind of like uh, bad lighting there. But we got another NFC. Yeah, I'm seeing. That is a really pretty edge. Add another Nifty to it. We got one roll left after this one. But I will check as soon as I'm done with the next roll there, Benny. Hey, Maple Leaf Numismatics, welcome in and hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's good to see you. We got like one roll left on this hunt. I think we'll still hang out for a bit and hunt my other two straps. It's the last roll here for Ron Pierce's box. I don't think I changed the Nifties, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Last roll, luck. And still no silver. I'm sorry, Ron. But you still get a skunk. 90. So just let me know if you want a think Kennedy, Benji, or Walker. I might as well just grab it and look. We'll finish this roll up. I guess at this point we're gonna hope we find another 77D to get you that bonus spin. There ain't nothing wrong with lurking. I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, I only looked at one side of that 71. And of course, we'll finish off here with another NIFC ugly. I'll add that to the board. Sorry, Ron, we didn't find you anything better. It was an interesting box, but 8 Nifsies, 9 miscellaneous. I'm going to go ahead and add it to this. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's not the right thing. What the heck? It's still doing it. There we go. All right, we're on box 15. And then we got to add 8 Nifsies to make that 27. And 9 miscellaneouses to make that 31. Whoop, that's too many. There we go. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hold coins. Ron says he's not Smaug the Magnificent. Smaug somehow gets all the silver boxes. Do you want the hold coins or send them to Vinny? Let me know on those. And then, do you want this one, Ron? The one that had some gold plating, has a little gold plating left on it. The edge is pretty well plated. And then what other? I've already got one of these. I've already got one, a bicentennial like this. So Ron, if you want it, it's yours. If not, let me know. Vinny has asked for one. I need to search through your 77Ds. We did not get to 8, which I'm pretty sure is what we got last week. We get to 8, we can do a bonus spin. Then, of course, we got your 71D DDOs, FS 101 and 102. So that'll go out to you. He says he'll take it. All right, for your Nifsies, you got, I'm going to say 3 ugly Nifsies. Let's see. 2 2003Ps, a 2003D, and an 05P for those. And then we also had your little collar issue. So I'll send that collar one to you as well. Um, that sounds good. Sounds good, Cammy. You like the holy ones, Vinny? VMC takes these hold ones and turns them into magnets. So I've been sending them to him. That is the tiniest one hole I've seen put in a half. Yeah, if you want all your NIFCs, I can send them to you instead of trading them in. I kept that one by itself just due to it does have the ring of death on it, but due to the coloration, especially on that rim, that's just pretty. And the back's more of a gold with the blue. All right, Vinny says send her a hold coin. So Cammy, let me know what you'd like here, and I'll add it to the package I already have for you. And then just gonna stack all these together. That's pretty. These together. Get those wrapped up a little bit better for you. Quite the package coming, Ron. Send that to you. Then we have these two to send to Ron. Ron says I'll take it. Oh, I just realized I've got them like off camera. Sorry about that. All right, what I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and run 25 likes giveaway so I can go wash my hands and whatnot. So let's see. Let's go here. Click on done. Cammy said the left one. All right. Type 25 likes into chat, and that'll get you entered into the 25 likes giveaway. And just to be certain, Cammy, you're saying this one here, the tiny, tiny hole. Yeah, it's kind of like graduated sizes here. There we go. All right, we got people getting in on that. I'm gonna go with that for Cammy. That too. Set that aside, and I will be right back. Oh, hold up, Vinny, you're working on doing Hot Wheels cars now to see if they go everywhere. Well, what are you doing to the Hot Wheels? Actually, when I basically had to start everything over, I sold most of my Hot Wheels collection. I used to collect Hot Wheels. I haven't gotten back into it since. Yeah, when I go to Meyer and Kroger, I will usually stop by the Hot Wheels section. We'll see if I see any chases on the pegs, but oh, you do magnets. Awesome. Otis Cauldron, welcome in. I didn't see you come in earlier. Sorry if I missed you. And Papa Giorgio, good to see you. All right, while we run that giveaway, I am going to get Ron's stuff together. So I'll go back here. Let's see. All right. Back to that. All right. I grabbed the wrong tube. Let me grab the correct tube. Oh no, I don't have them in a. Yeah, I do. Just grab the wrong tube. All right, let me know what you want, Ron, for your 90. That's what I got. Got some nicer Kennedys, some toned, or somewhat. There we go. I do have a Walker and a few Benjis. So just let me know what you'd like there. Kennedy or Benji or Walker. I'll grab you one of those. Oh, and then I also got to know. Oh, that goes to Cammy. Let me put that in your package, Cammy. I know you got an envelope over here. Seaweed, or I thought I had one over here for you. There it is. Yep. Let's add that in there. Awesome. That's funny. JC likes Pam. It's actually what got me back into Hot Wheels. My ex wanted a minivan, so I went on the hunt for a minivan, and it turns out I still had the Dodge Grand Caravan from the '98 first editions in a box. So I think, what did I get her? A Ford Transit Connect Hot Wheels, and then I found that, so I gave her that van too. Let's see. There's the pen. Ron says the Benji. I got two Benjis. Nope, I lied. I got three Benjis. So you got a polished 62 Philly, uh, 51 Denver, and a 54 Denver. So just let me know which one of those you'd like. What you got? FS 101 and FS 102, 1989, P, color error, and then, what was that, 358, 8 NIFCs. And then Ron said he wants the 51D. Benji. So we'll get that going in as well. Nice. Glad that'll fill a spot in the album for you. All right. And then lastly, Ron, were you wanting one of the 1 ounce rounds or one of the commemoratives? Just happen to have 2 bulls. Just let me know what you'd like out of those. Okay, which bull? You got this bull and Europa and the bull. This bull? That would be the right one. Unless I switched them. If I got it wrong, let me know. Yeah, it is a cool one. All right. Set these up. Whoa. Set those up there. It's not bad. It does have a little toning right there on the shield. Might even be a milk spot. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it does have some milk spots on it. I didn't catch that before. I just noticed the toning. Ron says that's okay. All right. So let's throw that in there. Got that. Got the uglies. The Benji. And then what do I need? 2, 3 more flips. Let me grab those real quick. 1, 2, and 3. All right, just a reminder, I didn't do an EOS video. So when we do the EOS today, that will just be through the Nightbot giveaway this time. No comment video. All right, then we got the collar error. And might as well throw the plated one in with it. All right. There we go, Ron. Quite the package there. Not bad. That was a lot of fun. Whoops, that was a lot of fun finds. Sorry we didn't find you any silver. All right. So, all right. And then, Vinny, when I got something to go to you, I'll toss these in with it. Got 4 hold halves. I already put Cammy's hold half in her package from the last EOS that she won. All right, I think I'm caught up. We're gonna do the 25 likes giveaway. So looks like we got 14 entries so far. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a winner. So good luck, everybody. Good luck. Dagger cards. Congratulations. You just need to let me know how many shuffles you want on that prize wheel. He said, woohoo! I don't know how many that is in shuffles. Congratulations. And then we'll spin again for the EOS. And then we'll run end of hunt and hunt a couple of straps while we run that. 10 shuffles. 10 shuffles. All right. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Good luck, Dagger cards. Hey, you get another wheel spin on the die chips. Awesome. So we got to shuffle this 10 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good luck. Number 6. All right. That's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Looks like it's going to be a dime. 2024P with a die chip on the eyebrow. I'll look at the reverse too, because I think I see something on the torch. So let's see. Nope. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. So we got a die chip there over the eyebrow. A couple of tiny ones around his chin. And yep, you got a couple here on the torch. Looks like a little exclamation point die chip. Or well, those are a couple. 1 and 2. Here, like 4 minor die chips, and then another die chip up here in the olive leaf, and your oak leaves look pretty normal. Yeah. Congratulations, Dagger Cards. Die chip. Die chip. Dime. 2024P. I'm not searching a lot of dimes, honestly. Uh, Usually if I get a back in change and they look decent, I'll throw them up under the scope. But a lot of these that I see on the dimes, I can just see kind of naked eye. We got that going to Dagger Cards, which means we also need to get Dagger Cards on the end of month giveaway. So we got to get your name on there, Dagger Cards. There we go. Got you on there for the end of the month giveaway. We're gonna add to the EOS. I'm gonna keep it where you're shuffled now and spin the wheel. So we'll go here, close that. Actually, we need to go back over here and remove number 15. There we go. Adding to the EOS. Walker Magnet, good to see you. Welcome in. Looks like we're going to get a 90% dime. So now we get to spin the dime wheel. And that means I have to shuffle it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, what's going in the EOS? Looks like it's going to be a Rosie. Get 190% Rosie. We'll add that in there. I think once we get ready to do the EOS, I'll start adding the prizes. And when we do that, we'll add a prize to the end of the month as well. Let's see here. We do have another giveaway to do that's going to be end of hunt. I know I did 25 likes a little prematurely, but we're up to 27 now, so that's okay. All right, let's see. Yep. Yeah, so I got two more of these straps to hunt. I'm gonna get the next giveaway set up. Close that. So we're gonna run EOH as a giveaway, and that is running now. Just type EOH into chat. That'll get you entered for the giveaway. Hey, no worries, Walker. Just glad everything's all right with the storms this morning. We got it pretty bad in southern Kentucky on Saturday, but or not Saturday, Friday. Goodness. All right, looks like that is picking everybody up on the EOH. End of hunt. We'll add the EOS after that one. Hopefully we find something in this strap. We'll go ahead and run end of hunt. Nah, we'll do both straps. But no worries, Walker. I was quite the busy person yesterday. So, actually, throughout the whole week. So, I haven't seen anybody's streams all week. Did you find anything good yesterday, Walker? Ooh, future birthday note, July 27th of the year 2397. I don't think we'll be around to see that. There's a nice 95. That'll at least probably upgrade what I have in the 95s. I don't think we're going to have a web note. That's probably an upgrader. If it were in web note, this plate number would be up here, but it's down here. So not a web note, but I'm going to keep that. That is a 30-year-old bill with just a singular wallet fold. And I wouldn't even call it a wallet fold at that point. It looks more like a like it was on the outside of some bills. Been buying at shows instead of auctions as of late. Nothing wrong with that. Wish I wouldn't knock those off. I have to straighten out those corners to make it easier to deposit these. Just takes a moment of my time. Come on. Something good. Lots of these 8355s in this. Which when I'm hunting bills, and that's not a good starting number, having stocks of these is no fun. And actually, that almost caused me to miss this. Is nice. This I almost confused for a 2021. Almost. I almost passed that up. That's a nice 95. Starting to wish I went with quarters at this bank though. Set of ones. That's kind of a fun number there. 2644, 7644. Kind of fun. A little toasty there. Oh, wrong way around. I'm getting a lot of these 1210 in here as well out of San Francisco. Come on. Well, I finally found my birthday note. If only I was born in 1639. I don't think I've ever found a note that started with July 22nd. But out of curiosity, I'm gonna look up that date in history. Let's see what happened on my birthday in the year 1639. Party like it's 1639. Yeah, that 995511. If it only the first two digits were also a pair, I would have kept it. I'm like they don't sell that well on eBay and for that much more, but I don't mind having $1 listed for $5. Let it sit till it sells. Well, I think since it sells so slowly, I think I'm just gonna batch them up. All right, we're gonna look up that date. Then we're gonna replace that 95 we pulled out. Then we got one more strap to go. We'll do the end of hunt giveaway. Otis is rooting for a star note. Heck yeah, Otis. I would love to find a star note. So we do have the EOH giveaway going. Make sure you type that into the chat. I got 13 entries so far. And a quick Google of July 22nd, 1639 historic events. Yeah, that works. Historical. I don't need my location. All right, let's just do this. On July 22nd, 1639, the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, foundational document for the state's governance, were adopted. What? Oh, I hate you. Not hate, but come on, AI. It says this, but in January. I don't think it knows the difference. Uh, it says while there's no specific historical event listed for July 22nd, 1639 in the search results, it's important to note that the fundamental orders were a significant event that happened earlier in the year during January. Come on. I'll click on this day. I don't think we're going to find anything. Yep, nothing. Nothing. All right, we're going to add $1 to that. And we got one more strap to hunt. I'm getting caught on everything. There we go. All right, one last strap to hunt. Get this bundled back up. Come on, we can do this. There we go. Fix that little fold. There. Matt Yankee, welcome in. Glad you got your goodies. Good to hear. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here, hanging out. Kind of been, I don't know, a little out of it today. Got a lot coming up to work on outside of this. There's a Foster's Find. Oh, come on, you silly 8. Or any one of those 3 numbers. 52550558. That was almost cool. Almost cool. Yeah, I tried getting nickels. Well, I mean, I got nickels. They were all 2025 nickels. Um, I still got most of one box left listed on eBay, so. And the pennies that I picked up are not huntable, but not huntable. Uh, Better suited listing those for sale for the most part and saving those couple rolls for the end of the year, New Year's Eve. There we go. Seven two three seven seven 637. Well, that note's been through it. That is limp. Limp. Over ink serial number. You can see the. Let's see. Make that a little more even. I didn't realize we were so off camera. There we go. I know, right, Namaste? Eight of a kinds. I'll open those pennies just for the heck of it instead of listing them on eBay. Send that eight of a kind off to get graded and list that, auction that off instead. We'll have a nice crisp eight of a kind. If only we could all be that lucky. But then they wouldn't be that valuable, would they? Alright, 2009. Besides that 95, that's the oldest bill of the hunt. It's good to see you, Namaste, and welcome in. So we'll finish this strap. We will do the end of hunt giveaway and set up the end of stream giveaway. Come on. Alright, so we know that G, based on this, we know G solid fives ending with a C is out there somewhere. Another 2009. Man, March 10th of the year 1185. I'm not going back that far in history. Time to retire that one too. Almost to the end here. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wrong way around. 2003. Kind of writing we got here. $629. Okay. Had that been a 9-8 at the end, we would have had a radar. Nope, that was just disappointment at the end. And it looks like these last ones are going to be crispy. And lastly, nothing in that strap. So out of 5 straps, that's what we got. A nice crispy 95 non-web note. Not even sure if I have one out of Kansas City for 95, but if I do, that's definitely an upgrader. So I guess I can't complain too much. They can't all be winners. If they were, then there wouldn't be any value in them. Let me get that set off to the side here. Let's see. Oh, I guess I have a E to toss back. Guess I missed that when I found the last E that I got. F, G, H, I. There we go. J. There's the J it replaces. There we go. So that's my upgrade to that. But that is a higher serial number. Like it still has some rigidity to it. Not much at all. Not like this one. That's crispy. Yeah, I think I'm missing. What is 3? what is 3? I can't remember what C or 3 is. What Federal Reserve Bank that is. Anybody know offhand? Well, that's what I'm missing from 95. Yeah, we can toss these two back. These are now spenders. Do the EOH giveaway. Ugh. All right, what do we got? 14 entries on the EOH. Gonna go ahead and draw that winner. Good luck, everybody. Lucky James Eller. Congratulations. Just need to know how many shuffles on the prize wheel. And we've got about 34 seconds left. James Eller. Seven shuffles. All right. Let's get you to the prize picker with your shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good luck. Let's stack the forget-me-nots right next to each other. It looks like you're going to get an ounce of silver. Congrats, James Eller. The end of hunt giveaway. You got an ounce of silver. Talk about a win, man. Talk about a win. So let me grab that down. Was not expecting that. Oh, excuse me. I meant to mute first. Oh, goodness. All right. Just kidding, James. That doesn't count. We're going to redo it. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to redo the. Would never do that. All right. So we got the other bull that I had up and available. That is your ounce of silver, sir. So just a reminder, I do all the shipping at the end of the month. Which reminds me, we got an EOS to do and an end of month to do. And we're going to use, oh, let's put your name on here. That's helpful. Hey, Caleb. Welcome in. Good to see you. He does seem to be winning more that he changed his name back to Lucky. All right. We're going to use that 7 shuffles to pick the prize for the end of month giveaway. No, sorry. No, we're not. We're going to use that 7 shuffles to add to the EOS. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see what we get to add to that EOS. Another dime. All right. Which means we have to shuffle the dime wheel 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I haven't busted the dimes out yet because I'm just going to add to the package after. All right. So we get one 90% Rosie in there and one 90% Mercury dime. All right. So we've got that done. We should have been doing The EOS giveaway. Alright, just type EOS in the chat. That'll get you entered for the EOS. And then we'll use those shuffles after we get the end of stream winner. We'll use those shuffles to add to the end of month. There we go. So speaking of adding, we got Lucky, James Eller. All right, that gets you into that one gets you into the end of month drawing. I forgot to write the date on these. 18th. Same with dagger cards. All right. Getting everybody in on that EOS. Awesome. We've got 16 entries out of 23 people. Namaste says EIO. That's a famous quote from Old MacDonald. He had a farm. Thank you, Ron. Hey, Dalvin, looks like we got you in here at the last minute. It's good to see you. Hopefully I can hop into Copper Al Coins stream and see you there. After this, actually it'll be about 28 minutes from now. Alright, give you just a few more moments to get in on the end of stream giveaway. Oh goodness, dagger cards. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and choose a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Except for Otis. No good luck to you. You didn't need it because you won. Congratulations, Otis. You have been selected to win a couple of dimes. Silver dimes. 90% silver dimes. One Rosie and one Merc. Kind of. Oh, and you know what we didn't do? We didn't start the. We didn't kick it off with putting something in the EOS. I knew we were short something. So we do have one more spin to do for you, Otis. So go ahead and tell me how many shuffles you'd like. And we'll apply those the following spin for the end of month giveaway. There we go. We gotta get a Rosie, a Merc. Thought it seemed a little light. Three shuffles, he says. All right. Uno, dos, tres. Sorry, I didn't do that at the beginning of the stream. I forgot. Oh, look, the charity chest gets a spin again. We can't leave out the charity chest, so we're going to do that at the end. That means you get another spin, Otis. And it looks like we get a spin on the die chip coin wheel. So he said 3 shuffles, which means we got to do that 3 times. And it's going to be number 1 or 13. 13. Boom. Close and remove number 14 from the wheel. And then we'll do the charity chest here in a minute. Overhead. All right, we got to do number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why didn't I count from the other direction? 13. All right, looks like you got some die cracks on your 96 Philly quarter. Looks like it was just the obverse. Let's slide that under the scope so you can see. I may have to go a little sideways with that. Where are they at? There we go. Get a little die crack from the hair to the rim there. The back of the ponytail. Actually, doesn't even line up with it. You got a secondary crack going across his neck and ponytail. A couple of die cracks there. You also got Otis, a 1952 Denver minted Roosevelt dime, and a 1939 Denver minted Mercury dime. Congratulations. And we were going to do a 1. Get that into the EOS envelope. I guess I could have used a smaller envelope for it. But every time I write down EOS on a small envelope, it grabs like a forget-me-note or something. Star note. Something like that. All right, Otis. Congratulations. We got you done there. And we're going to use those shuffles. Nope. We owe the charity chest another spin. Or a spin on the wheel. So this is for the charity chest. Go ahead and get the chest out. And we got to get a dime for the chest. So we're going to spin the wheel. And we are going to add a Merc. So we're going to get a Denver minted 1944 Mercury dime into that charity chest. And I may have to give up doing these envelopes in there. This thing's getting a little full. I do owe it a forget-me-note. Okay, we got a Stilly cent and okay. Yeah, we got a forget-me-note that'll go in there. Another star note that'll go in there. All right, and lastly, that's all the giveaways, but we're going to add another item to the end of month giveaway. So let's see what that is. Here we go. I have a big chest, Jeff. It's just another dime. Oh, wait, this is for this. All right. So we got to spin the dime wheel again. I'll just leave it right where it's at. I keep closing the tube of dimes and keep having to open it back up. But if I left it open, then, well, it wouldn't pick the dime. All right. So we're going to add Philly minted 1942 Mark dime to the end of month giveaway. So we got a War Pickle in there from week 1. War Pickle.
Hey, how about the pickle?
Oh no, it's messed up. It's playing both at the same time. Let's fix this.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
There we go. And the month giveaway has been added to, and we got to add Otis to the wheel. All right, so just a reminder, Copper Owl Coins should be going live here in about 19 minutes. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Central, 1 Mountain Time, noon if you're on the West Coast. Oh, excuse me. All right, so got everything taken care of. So he'll be live soon. Should be live again next weekend, Sunday, 11 a.m., same time, same place. I'm probably only going to do, regardless of what I get for the bank, I'm only going to do 1 box hunt next weekend. If it's nice. If it's not nice, I'll do 2. But if it's nice, the pool should be open here, and they should be opening up on that day. I know it's the day before Memorial Day, but I'm pretty sure I'll check that right now. I thought I would check that right now. Let's see. No. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be open that weekend. So, as long as the weather's nice, I'll take my daughter out so she can go swimming. We'll do that. Um, so I will do a quick box hunt and hunt the DDO candidates offline. Probably just do like another like speed run like I did with Namaste's candidates. But Otis, I don't like that your name's up at the top there. No offense. There we go. That should help me read that a little bit better when it comes time to ship, and I don't end up sticking yours in a wrong pile or something. All right. Well, congratulations to all the winners. I appreciate everybody who came in today, hung out. Sorry we didn't find any silver, but we did find the most hold coins I've seen in a box. So that was fun. More in IFCs than I think I've had in a box on a stream. So broke a couple records. They just weren't silver records. We came one away from tying our record on the 77Ds. Once again, thank you all, and we will see you over at Copper Owl Coins here in about 17 minutes. So, and then Lucky James Eller asks, how many ounces of silver have you given away? I think I did 2.5 ounces for the 250 plus subscriber. I did 1 ounce on the 100. That's 3.5 there. Elizabeth Flood 1 ounce. You 1 ounce. So that's 4.5 ounces. And I want to say I had another 3/4 ounce given away, plus another 2 halves. I've only given away like 7 ounces of silver, roughly. And then yeah, Joe Minnick got one for the 250 plus. He got the ounce there. But hopefully that answers your question. I don't have a specific number just at my fingertips right now. But we're filling up that charity chest. We may have to get an additional chest. And I did forget to mention or to show because I was gonna do that. I do have my large treasure chest, but this is where I keep my silver. I'm gonna show that off real quick, sort of. I think I've shown it before. It's a nice chest. Oh yeah, I guess I should hit the overhead, huh? I can't even fit it on the desk here underneath the camera. I gotta give that to Vinny. There we go. Yeah, I can't even get the camera far enough away from this thing. It's quite large. Got these handles on the side. The front's got a nice little latch on it. Oh, yeah, not counting the 90s from that first box. Oh, where's Namaste's name at? Where'd you see your name, Namaste? Oh, that's heavy. But yeah, that's my personal treasure chest. But I might have to get a little bit bigger one or a secondary chest for the charity chest. Eh, I'll do that swap when necessary. Might get one big enough to put the little chest inside of it. I don't know. But we'll see y'all later. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat real quick. I'll see you over at Copper Owl Coins here shortly. And don't forget, Coining Around is... Actually, I'm not sure. Coining Around, are you live tonight? Uh, I haven't really been on YouTube at all in the last week. I'm going to find out now in case he already walked away. Yeah. All right. Yep. All right. So we got Copper Owl Coins up next. And then Coining Around at 6:45 p.m. Eastern. So we will see you all at Copper Owl Coins and then on Coining Around. Y'all take care. Thanks for linking that, Ron.